Welcome back, everybody. Oh, our next guest is here. A balanced, happy life. For most of us, it's really the ultimate goal, but with things like work and taking care of the kids and running a household, reaching that goal can be really difficult. And luckily, there are some really simple things you can do right now to help your life become more balanced and happy. Here with more, please welcome our good friend, former local TV anchor, turned best-selling author. Give it up for Roxane Battle, everybody. First of all, you look great.
Thank you.
Summer has been kind to you.
I'm up to 6 miles now.
Look at you. You look fantastic.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I want to get through these, and you know how TV works.
We
gotta.
Let's go.
But let's start with From Pockets of Joy, your book. We'll put that up on the screen anyway. Why do you, first let's talk about this. Why do you think that book hit a nerve with so many people?
Because everybody wants to be happy.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who doesn't want to be happy?
Exactly, yeah.
And everybody's writing about joy, how to find happiness, and that kind of thing. My prescription or secret for finding happiness is a little bit of a lot of the things we love.
Because you hear that. It's like, we all want happiness. But that seems like a very woo-woo.
Right.
But these are, you have concrete things.
They're very concrete. You know, the first one is, you've got to organize. I know you hate hearing that, but organize is the pain, it's the drudgery, it's the non-sexy aspect of finding joy. The best part of organization is it gives you more time, especially like when you're heading back to school. You can sleep in, you can get up, you know where the keys and the socks and the lunch boxes are. If you take the time to do that, on the back side of that, you have more joy and more time.
Because you said that, like, a simple thing, like that junk drawer that you haven't touched in years. If you start small.
Right, or the glove box. I know one mom who has ketchup packs from Culver's in the glove box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
From all sorts of places.
Okay, right. Yeah. So take the time to clean, especially if you've got a family or multiple kids and multiple places to be. I mean, just that whole organization aspect. On the backside, you're going to find you've got a breather, which then leads to joy.
And then beautify. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think that the powers that be have created a beautiful place for us to live. I mean, Minneapolis, there's a lake in the middle of the city, and there's beauty all around us. There's flower arrangement, flowers in nature, and so give yourself time to enjoy that. I mean, you put flowers on your set because they're beautiful and it changes the atmosphere. You know, if you get up early in the morning and you watch that golden sort of peach pink sunrise, or you wait and you watch the sunset, you've added beauty to your life, and that gives you a sense of calm and peace and joy.
I do lemons. I do fresh lemons in my kitchen. I'll cut a little lemon and I like the smell of it. It makes me feel like the house is clean even when it's not.
I'm with you. I cook with lemons all the time, and how often is that, I wonder, right?
even when it's not. Okay, now this third one, Roxane, yield. What do you mean by this?
Okay, you know the yield sign of traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? That means you got to wait for the other car to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to be right all the time, Jason.
Yeah.
You don't have to win every argument, right? And okay, they're laughing. By letting somebody else have their way kind of creates a sense of calm and peace and leads to joy.
Because there's that phrase, do you want to be right or do you want to have peace?
Right, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
Yeah. And sometimes you just, or my old boss, our old boss, Ted Canova.
Yeah.
I quote him all the time. Do you really want to die on that hill? Is that the hill that you want to,
So pick your battles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Next, consider.
Well, that kind of goes hand in hand. There's all this conversation about the need for etiquette and politeness. I'm binge watching right now Downton Abbey, and they're just so polite on that show, right?
Yeah.
But there's a point in considering others because it just makes interaction easier. It makes life easier.
Yeah.
And makes we're built for relationships, we're built for connections. So if you're considering people's feelings and what you say and how you say it and the impact that has on other people, it makes that relationship and that communication better.
Relax is number 5.
Chill. I mean, you just hung out at the beach
for 9 days,
Vegas for 9 days. Be good to yourself. Take some time. My favorite thing is bubble baths and candles.
Because it makes you a better mom, dad. It makes you a better partner.
Person when you unplug and recharge. So chill. Be intentional about it. find time just for you, even if it's 5 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes at night, whatever it is, find time just for you where you do absolutely nothing.
Because I know a lot of moms that they feel, I know we have to go, but they get because they feel it's a selfish act. It's not a selfish act.
It's not selfish.
Yeah.
The better you are to yourself, the better you are for everybody else.
Finally define.
What
do
are
you mean
your
by that?
principles and priorities? What's the game plan going in, and don't waver. Draw a line in the sand and know morally, my values, my principles, this is where I stand, and I will not cross that line.
I heard a good line this week. And instead of just saying no, if you want to be, you just say, that doesn't work for me. I thought that was a really good line. The Judds learned that in therapy, and I thought, I'm learning something from the Judds.
I'm going to do that,
Jason. That
Jason.
doesn't work for me. That's a polite way of saying,
Right, here are my priorities,
Exactly.
here are my principles.
This commercial break coming up doesn't work for me. Anyway, Roxane Battle, everybody, to add some joy to your life. As I mentioned, here's the book, everybody. Go
Amazon.
get it. Pockets of Joy, Deciding to Be Happy, Choosing to Be Free. It's available everywhere. Go pick it up. You will not be sorry.